What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another segment of What I Wish I Knew When I Started Lifting. Today's video we're going to be kind of carrying on from my last video, which was titled Eat, and this is all about these guys right here, carbs. Carbs are your friend. I mean, who doesn't love a good little bit of Uncle Ben's rice? So when I started lifting, as I said in my last video, I saw a lot of people cutting, and now that meant that they were on low carb diets. And so I was like, okay, I want to build muscle, I'll go on a low carb diet, and that couldn't have been more wrong. At one point I remember I was eating about 2,800 calories, so almost 3,000, and I was only getting about 100, I was getting less than 200 grams of carbs. I see guys now that I'm actually, learned a bit more about it, there's people that are actually cutting on more, and they're eating more carbs than I was eating while I was trying to bulk, and that's just unreal. So why do you need carbs? Carbs are your energy. It's as simple as that. Fat can be used for energy, but that's really a secondary source. Your main source of energy is coming from carbs. And then if your body doesn't have enough carbs, then it's more likely to say, okay, I'm not getting enough carbs, so I'll turn some of this fat and I'll burn that for energy. But from then on, protein doesn't really get burned as energy, and that means that once you kind of run out in carbs and fats, then your body doesn't use excess protein that you're eating for energy. It basically just wastes that. Now, I made a video about why you don't actually need as much protein as I used to think you did, so I'll post a link to that video right here. So make sure you guys go and watch that if you haven't yet. A lot of people are afraid of carbs because they feel like that is what makes you store fat. While that is kind of true, that excess carbs do kind of hang around and stay on your body as fat, the reality is that you need them just for general living. Your brain needs the energy from carbs to actually function properly, as does your entire body, so they are super important. And to think that I was eating, at one stage I was trying to bulk up, right? I was trying to bulk on 150 grams of carbs. That is nowhere near enough. As you guys might have seen in my last video, I'm now up to around 450 grams. And I was seeing guys that eat 500 to 600 grams. So I'm not even on a high scale yet, really. So it's just some of these things that I'm making videos about. It's like, now that I think about them, it's just crazy that I never used to know this stuff. Another thing to remember about carbs is that it doesn't matter when you eat them. I used to also have this idea that, oh my god, I can't have carbs at night because then I won't be using them for anything, and while I'm sleeping they'll just turn into fat, and that's not how your body works. Your body works by getting enough calories and macros in for the day in order to function and grow muscle or lose fat or whatever. Doesn't matter when you get them in, just as long as you get them in each and every day. So the main takeaway from this video is eat your carbs, your rice, your potatoes, your sweet potatoes, your pasta, your rice cakes, your fruits, your vegetables. Get it all. Don't be afraid of carbs. Carbs are necessary for your body to function, for you to grow muscle, and for you to have, in the end, a good physique. If you're cutting, sure, lower your carbs, but if you are bulking, and if you are serious about bulking, eat carbs. That's something I didn't do, that's something I wish I did. So if you're in the process of bulking and you're wondering about your diet, make sure that you include lots of carbs. Use that video that I linked to as a guideline about your protein, and then get a good healthy amount of fats, but you don't want to go overboard on your fats, you don't want to go overboard on your carbs, but you want to make sure that you're eating enough. It's crucial for growth. that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, don't forget to like, leave any comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.